Welcome, everybody. Another wonderful Monday night at Chewin the BBQ Fat. I'm in a different room. I'm up here in I'm upstairs tonight, so it's going to be a little different. Hope y'all are having a good week. Had a good weekend. I know the two guys that just commented weekend. Wow, we're back. Always technical difficulties here on Chewin the BBQ Fat. Gotta love it. Anyway, what I was saying, Wes Garrett with Big Reserve Grand at Roast and Boast. Josh Roberts with a wonderful grand at a local event, a local contest in Hart County. So great job, guys. We are getting closer and closer and closer to the Royal. Man, I've seen a lot of people getting their pamphlets in the mail. Getting excited. My buddies today had a couple texting me, getting excited about the Royal. It's almost here. We are getting really close. I tell you what is it? 2 weeks. We're going to. We're actually cooking this weekend. We're headed down to Evans, Georgia, cooking the Banjo BBQ, and gonna have a time. I can't wait. Get to see a lot of people. Oh, not again. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So. If you're in Augusta and Evans, give me a call. Can't wait. So, Jacob, that's right, Jacob. You're going to cook our contest, Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic. Win that thing, and you're going to make it to the Royal. It's going to be awesome. What did I miss? Show froze up. Nothing. You didn't miss anything, Wes, other than me congratulating you on how awesome that you are. Way to go. Chicken Fried came in there. Looked like y'all were super close. Buddies, Rooters and Tutors. They won up there in Franklin, Tennessee this weekend. Just good to see barbecue being back. Now the Rufus Teague had their double or their week-long contest on Myrtle Beach. So good stuff. We are back in baseball mode again. We had baseball today, our first baseball practice with Team Elite. That was exciting. Cole did good, and then Micah starts back up on Wednesday. So it's going to be good. But the thing I want to talk about tonight is I was sitting in church Sunday and going through this Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic where we have going on. It made me think of all the things that barbecue has enabled people to do. Blaine Hunter's on here. Barbecue has allowed him to open up a restaurant. And it does a lot of different things. Paul with Willingham's, he's on, he's been able to take over a business and just grow it and do a bunch of different things for it. So it's really cool to see how barbecue has been helping other people. Nashville is going to be a big one this weekend, Blaine. That's the Smithfield Classic Invitational or something like that. And I think it's an invitational according to Wes. I'm just kidding. But speaking of invitationals, our contest is not an invitational. We just got ahead of ourselves, put it on the website, and I don't have a website up yet, and I don't have the application. I'm working diligently. I'm not, Paul is working diligently to get a website up so we can get an application going, so you can sign up. It will be up sometime soon. Looking forward to it, and it's going to be it's going to be awesome. But just a quick update for me and this Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic. We came up with we have a charity that we're working on, a local nonprofit here in Georgia, where I live. They do a lot of things. They help they feed the homeless, they help the seniors. But the big thing for us is it's like a halfway house. It's getting people clean and getting them back working. We had something at work touch close to home on this, and it was one of the deals where I was like, you know what, I want to be able to help give back to those people. So, and those that are working and working really hard to make it to make their lives back to normal, because I'm telling you guys, drugs and alcohol affects a lot of people. It affects families. It affects people more so than just those doing things. So, you know, what it is we are really trying to push this Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic to be able to help a bunch of people. We've got a big event going in the works. So if you can sign up for it, we will have this going in the next couple weeks. Hopefully within a month, we'll have our website up, at least able to get an application in. And then we're gonna be able to do a lot of things, great things for the community. So, but that's something that's helped us. What is something that barbecue has been able to help you help other people, or help yourselves and do different things? Because I get this question all the time about competition barbecue. Why do you do competition barbecue? Why are there so many people out there doing this? And I truly believe barbecue it can lead to awesome things. You can get into catering, you can get into restaurants, you can make rubs, you can make sauces, you can put on contests that help other people. There's just so many opportunities that barbecue can help you to push bigger and better things. So what's something, if you don't mind, just put in a comment, what is something that you've been able to help somebody else or better yourself in other ways because of barbecue? I love hearing these stories. You see them all the time on Facebook. And I can't wait to see what they said. Stepping out the ABS Classic website this week. All right. Sounds great. That's going to be, thank you, Paul Willingham. He's helped me with that because old fat men can't run the post pattern anymore. Well, that's true, Wes, but you're not fat. It allows me to cook meals for those who need it, either for charity, fundraisers, or bereavement. That way it's one less thing for that's, and everybody likes barbecue. Everybody's barbecue is a great way to bring people together. I couldn't agree more on that one. That's right, Scott. And hopefully, Scott Parr, man, I tell you what, if y'all don't know him, just an incredible guy. Cool Hand Q. He is killing it here in Georgia. He's an up and coming team that you got to watch out for. But he is helping me with this contest, this event. And I tell you what, man, we both have a passion for it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I like to see other contests, other events happen that we can go out and help a lot of people. Cook for organizations so they can raise the money they need to help others. That's right, Tom. I mean, Tom's an awesome guy. He judges, he helps promote, he helps organize. He comes and he supports barbecue. So cool. Thank you so much, Tom. And he even makes fun of me for cooking on cans and having dumpster fires, which I do all the time. But anyway, yeah, Ellen has been able to meet a lot of people in this barbecue world too, because she runs the barbecue store. And she gets to meet everybody. It's not a day goes by that I don't come home and she's on the phone talking barbecue to somebody. And I just think it's awesome. I'm like, man, nobody calls me. They all call you, sweetheart. So you made lifelong friends through barbecue. That's the truth. It allows me to cook for people in need. That's one thing, it's something that we all like to do, right? Like we all enjoy cooking and our practice, we can use a practice cook and in turn sell that, give that away, do a bunch of other things for other people. So, I mean, even practicing, which makes us better at what we do, in turn can help other people. I love it. Best people in the country and the barbecue family, but the fact that we can do what we love and help either feed people or raise money for other people. I love it. That's one thing that's so cool that we get to do. And I love what's going on. Yeah, thank you, man. Lee, I can't wait. Lee Hickle is a guy that pushed me to do this. Lee and I had a couple times, and he just fired me up with his passion for doing events and making things happen, and just being a guy that says, just go do it. What's stopping you from doing something? There's nothing stopping you from going out there doing an event, doing a charity or a contest or whatever. Just go do it, and things will happen. And that's what Lee pushed on me. And I tell you what, it really struck home with me. And every time I talk to Lee Hickle, I feel encouraged. If y'all don't know Lee, get to know him. He is one of the nicest people in barbecue. I say that all the time, right? Y'all hear me say this all the time. I think I very rarely have ever met somebody that's not a nice guy in barbecue. But Lee is, just a great guy. So thank you, Lee, for all you do. The joys of family and friends that cook together. Yeah, you know what? It's interesting you say that. And everybody looks at barbecue competitions different. For me, we look at it as a family affair. My kids come, my kids cook Kids Q. My wife is a part of it. She gets to go see her customers. She gets to go see all of the people that she's gotten to meet. And all of our kids come together, and we really enjoy competitions. My kid Cole thought he was going to have a baseball tournament the week of the Royal, and it really devastated him that he was not going to be able to cook the Kids Q at the Royal. He still might not, because I haven't signed him up for it yet. But I just found out that he is going to be able to go to the Royal now, because their tournament has been moved. It's awesome to be able to help those in need. Lots of fundraiser. Matt Goodman, that's another guy that he was out there cooking for the softball team last week. Everyone say a prayer for our Louisiana cooks, Adam Goutreau, David Moreau, Brad DuPont. How are they doing, Wes? I've been trying to keep up with that. And I don't know. I don't know how everything's doing. So if you can give us a quick update, let me know. It'd be great. Fundraiser for the Banks County Rotary to support food to kids, so kids can have meals for after school and weekends. Lincoln, it's so interesting that's something that's another thing that we're trying to do. We're trying to feed foster families at our contest. What we're planning on doing, all the food that's left over at our contest, we are planning on having the competitors, if they can, donate their food so we can help feed foster families in the community. So if you do sign up for the Land Barbecue Store Classic, please have that in the back of your mind, that you don't have to take home any meat. You don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. You can turn it in, and we will feed some families in need who will go a long way. Lots of damage, sales towers down, but they're all still above the ground. Praise the Lord. That's all that matters. I know Lee Hickle, he went through the hurricane over there in Texas, and it did some devastation to their places, and he is still kicking. He's doing a great job. Thank you, Alan Rainwater. Brad and David are good. It's a family affair. The barbecue world is a family. That is so true, Daryl. And it's the greatest family you could ever have. I know it sounds like a cliche, but just seeing the way that people have come in together and doing things. I never thought that barbecue would lead me to having a foundation. We started the Jarvis Foundation, and that's what we're leading all this up for. We're starting a nonprofit for our families, that we can be able to do things to help others. It's just it's a lot of fun. And Lord willing, we'll be able to help a lot of people. And with the amount of people in barbecue, amazing people, every time I see a contest that is supporting a charity, supporting something, those contests are always full. Those contests are always going above and beyond to give out, and I believe it's because the barbecue family really cares. They really do things to uplift others and to give back to the community. Man, I was just about to talk about OBR. Daryl Strickland's leaving in the morning for Louisiana to cook with OBR. OBR is one of the coolest things ever. That thing started out pretty small, and it is a gigantic force now. in the rescue, in the support, whatever. When there is a catastrophe, they are there. I mean, I saw them the morning after they were getting their trucks up and they were rolling out. And that's what's so cool. That's what it's all about. Daryl, thank you for going out there and doing that, and helping those in need. Keep it up, man. Anyway, that's enough. It's not enough. There's never enough of that. But something else I want to talk about, what we're going to be doing. It's going to be able to help a good cause, but it's also going to be an opportunity for you guys to learn from the best of the best in the industry. We will be having sometime in December through February. I don't know. I'm still working on the date, but we are going to be having a cook school. It will be similar to the GBC stuff, but it's going to be a cooking class. I've got some great people. I'm going to go ahead and announce it. I've got Wes Garrett, Politically Incorrect. I've got Paul Keltner, Rooters and Tutors. I've got Robert Vanderriep, Smoke Me Silly, and I've got Carrie Chastain with Hold Your Horses. I've got those four coming out to do a cooking class for us, and all the money that is raised on that, everything that goes into that, will be going towards the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic, which in turn is going to the Quinn House, which is the charity that we're working on. So please sign up for that class. If you have any questions about it or any concerns or thoughts or whatever, feel free to email me, Facebook message me. Those guys, like I said, they're the salt of the earth. These guys, they're willing to help. None of them right now are really doing contests. I mean, doing cooking schools, but they're willing to do one for y'all to give back. And every one of those guys are top notch. I am super impressed that they're willing to do it. And that's right, Wes. Wes is, he's the guy that everybody was waiting to hear from. I don't know yet, Jason. That is something I'm going to let those guys work it through. I'm just here trying to offer up an opportunity for y'all to learn. And I'm going to let them do it. I'm not going to be doing any teaching. All I'm going to be doing is organizing it, trying to get it together, and make it happen. So I don't know. I would say that we got some good brisket cooks in there, rib cooks, pork cooks, and chicken. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they all want to do, because that's going to be something that's fun for me. And if you've ever been to another class where one person is teaching one category, they always tend to talk. They always tend to tell you what they do. And the good thing about it is you got one guy's cooking on a pellet cooker, one guy's cooking on an old hickory, one guy's cooking on a water cooker, one guy's cooking on an offset. You've got everything. You've got everything they're covered. How come every time he says Wes Garrett, it freezes up? That's probably because I get nervous talking about Wes, because he's such a big guy, a big person in this competition world. Ever since Carrie said he can't cook chicken, he just killing it. It doesn't matter if he's cooking on Deep South, doesn't matter if he's cooking on a Rectech, doesn't matter if he's cooking on a fire outside in the backyard. He's cooking good chicken. So that's what I wanted to do. I went out and I was trying to find the best of the best that I could get to teach this class. So it will be this winter. It will be $500. So there you go. And I'm trying to get it on a one day. I'm trying to see if we can't do it all on a Saturday. I know it's a pain sometimes to have to come in and do other things. So I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible for those of you who want to attend to make it happen. So that's that. And I know I'm Scott Parr. Tell me what else I'm missing. I know there's some other things that we need to be talking about. I'm trying to do the cornhole contest at 2:00. So anybody that wants to do cornhole after the contest can go join into the cornhole contest also. Scott got a 180 in chicken last week. So yeah, no, I didn't charge you that, Scott. You said you wanted to donate some extra money to the cause. So that's what that was all about. But anyway, and that's one thing that's cool. We're setting up the nonprofit. So all that money that you put in, you can write off as a charitable contribution. So Just turned in who's doing the class. I've got some of the best in the industry, Keith, doing this class. I'll give you team names. We've got Hold Your Horses. We've got Rooters and Tutors. We've got Smug Me Silly and Pigletically Incorrect. Those are the teams. If you look in any of the rankings, they're up there. And Robert doesn't cook as much as he once was, so he might be willing to give out a little bit more information. You got to twist his arm on that one, though. I'm not going to give him anything to say or do or anything else. All I'm doing is giving everybody an opportunity to take what I think will be one of the best cooking classes of the year. And we will probably have to limit the amount of people to that also. So maybe need a poker tournament to raise a few bucks. There you go. What the heck? Why not? We could do that too. I don't know how to do it, but maybe we can see what happens. So this is so cool. I mean, this is the thing that this barbecue this contest, the event, the barbecue classic has really taken over a lot of my life, a lot of my excitement. I mean, it is just something that we really are pushing for. Scott Parr, thank you. We need more teams for Calhoun. If you're in Georgia, if you're in Tennessee, if you're in Alabama, if you're in any of that area up there, Calhoun can take a couple more teams in there. So y'all sign up for Calhoun. I have no clue how to sign up for it. I don't know any of their apps, anything else. I do know if you go to the GBC Facebook or website, you can go to the events and sign up for that. Calhoun is always a great event. Just signed up. The way to go, Lincoln. I know you were struggling trying to get teams. I'm going to get signed up. Next question I got to ask, is anybody else struggling trying to find briskets? I had a good friend of mine message me this weekend, couldn't find any briskets. And I didn't know. I haven't tried to find a brisket lately, so I didn't know if that was an issue or not. But if you're having issues with briskets, let me know, find out. I'd be curious to see where you're going to get briskets when you can't find a Snake River Farms. What are you doing? Are you going down to an A9 or not down? Are you going over to an A9 or are you going to go over and get a prime? What is the thoughts? Has anybody tried the brisket that Tim Shear has over there at Gateway or Blues Hog or whatever he's got? Be interested to see how those are doing. Meat seems to be an issue again a little bit. And what I've noticed is on the pork, man, they tend to be jacking up the cuts on a lot of them. So Brian's freezer, hey, stay away from a freezer. I've got what I need, and I'm going to leave it at that. But been cooking Hassel Cattle Company, doing well for me. All right, Keith? Where do you get the Hassel Cattle Company briskets from? Where's a way that somebody can order those? I know the butcher shop. I know the butcher shop is available. I know Kevin has been still shipping out products, so that's always an option. Have you cooked an A9 Wagyu steak yet from Kevin? I have not. I bet they're amazing. I don't cook much steak very often. Oh. I take it you have, Mike. Tell me a little bit about it. Sam's Club Prime. I got a lot of people that. Wow. There you go, Keith. Where'd you teach school at? Or did you just smoke everybody at a contest? What contest did you cook this weekend, Keith? Or what class did you do? Love to hear about it. So awesome. There's a lot of good contests coming up this weekend, right? You got Nashville, which is going to be big. Can't wait to see what happens on that. I didn't get into that one, so I'm going to go cook. In my opinion, another awesome, amazing contest at BanjoBQ. First place, Roast and Bows. Look at there. And that right there is how you can get it. He was gracious enough to put on there where he gets his briskets from. And there it is. Have I done an A9 brisket? Yes, I have done an A9 brisket. A9 briskets are amazing. And I can't wait I'm actually going to be cooking A9s at the Royal. So we'll see how that goes. Haven't cooked one in 2 years, but we're going to give it a whirl, see what happens. I was able to get Snake River Farms locally. So that was easier for me, and I could just get them that I didn't have to worry about shipping and everything else. But I've decided I want to go back and start cooking A9s, really good briskets. So Tom Tilley, I know something you did, barbecue has been allowed you to do, give back to your high school and also spend a lot of time with your kids. I know that's important to you, as it is with a lot of us. Yeah, man, experiences. There's all sort of experiences in cooking. That's awesome. Mike, put a link to your show on Sunday nights. That'd be awesome. Let everybody know about the Auburn group that you got going on over there. Mike and Michael do a great job. There you go. So A9s are awesome. Kevin Green has them. I cooked both. Just had some Hassel briskets left cooking A9 in Nashville. There you go. You need to go back there and wipe them up again. Be pretty cool. Keep going. Rock it out. If you do need product delivered to Augusta, you need to go ahead and get it in relatively soon. We're trying to get all that wrapped up. It is on the website. Augusta, we'll get you in there. Even though the contest is in Evans, we went with Augusta. So once again, guys, y'all be on the lookout. I am really excited. If you can't tell, this event that we've got going on has turned into from a barbecue contest all the way into a full-on event. And I can't wait. And like I say, Lee Hickle was the guy that said, go all out. Don't just do a barbecue contest. Go all out. And we are going all out. Yeah, I am giving deals on drums this weekend. Yeah, I will. But I can't get rid of all of them. I got stuck and I didn't have any drums for the longest time. And I was in a mess. So I'm going to try to hold off for a couple drums. So I'm not going to sell all of them. We're not selling all of them this time, just because I have to make sure that I have something to cook on at the Royal. They're going fast. I got 10 in. They're already gone. Half of them are already gone. Not half. They're moving. They would all be gone if I didn't need them. And I got more coming in. So Gateway drums, they're on the move. Get them while you can. If you need to reserve one from us, get in touch with Ellen. She will make it happen. Carrie is the man. Yes, they are. Best beef in the game. A9s, I'm assuming we're talking about. Yep. Anyway, Carrie Chastain's on, guys. Telling you, he is going to be one of our guys cooking, doing one of the things. So I'm not going to tell you. Like I said, I'm not telling you who's cooking what. It's going to be up to them. Have products been easier cooking stock? I know COVID has hindered this a lot. Yeah, it seems to be getting back to easy to get to do again. COVID has, but I think it's turning a little bit. We have plenty of inventory. So if y'all need anything, please order. I'd love to ship it out the door. Class dates for the class have not been announced, other than sometime between December and February. I'm working on that. I've got so much going on right now. Trying to get the website going. I'm not doing it. Paul's doing it, but I'm setting up the nonprofit, doing all kind of stuff, trying to get my head going in the right direction. I just know that this is a class that we had thought of that I thought would be a great idea, and I want to go ahead and get it out there for people to be thinking about, because I know it gets time for people to start taking classes, and I don't want you to spend money on another class when you could take the best class out there and do that. Yeah, baseball should be done, so we'll be good, Tom. It will be in Georgia. I'll tell you that it will be in the North Georgia area. So, yeah, Brent, thanks, man. We're very excited. We may need to discuss this on our page soon. Not a problem. Love to. That's what's so neat is, Legend coolers. They are great. I have one. You can put your name on there. You can put your name on the lid. I bet I bet my buddy Kerry has a referral on a type of cooler also. Saved him a big deal this weekend. Um, Glad to see he's got home okay. But anyway, guys, I am so excited for what barbecue has been able to do. I'm hoping that you can use barbecue not only as just a way to do competition, this is a way to go out and spend time with your family, but a way for you to give back, a way for you to go out and do something for the community. You know what? Opening up a restaurant, opening up a catering business, any of that kind of things, you're not necessarily just doing that for yourself. You're out there doing it for others. You're giving people the best food possible. And there's times it may feel like what you're doing is for yourself, but you're not. You're giving back to the community, and you're doing all kind of great things. So keep up the good work. Keep it all up. Keep doing what you're doing, and it's all going to come back together, and it'll be good. So, well, that's about all I've got tonight. I had something planned and didn't work out for me, but it's okay. We'll get it going again next week on Chewin the BBQ Fat. It's been a lot of good things. Just think about your friends. Think about the community. Think about ways that you can help. Think about if there's anything you can do down in Louisiana and Mississippi to help those people that are struggling. Do it. Jump in. Don't be afraid. If there's anything that I'm learning throughout all this is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to jump in there and help and do something that you can. 30 more minutes, Trey. I'd love to have you come on. I can get you come on and talk to you for another 30 minutes. Easy. All right, Timothy, I'm going to read it out loud. Okay, here's my dilemma. I purchased a Dave Close barbecue pit last year, and he talked me into buying his pit with a 1/4-inch steel firebox. The thing weighs a ton. Yeah, the money end of the pit is starting to settle into my brick patio, making the rendered fat flow dangerously into the firebox. I want to elevate the pit just enough to make the flow go back towards the other end. Question: any suggestions what I might use that won't be crushed by the weight? I mean, you could use. So you're saying you're having to elevate it, and the grease is coming into the fire pit. I don't know. You might want to call Close and ask them. The things that I'm thinking of, you could put something underneath it, but I don't know. It's starting to settle into the brick patio. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than putting something underneath it, underneath some more bricks or some. I don't know. Hey, anybody out there that can help Timothy? Please help Timothy. That sounds like something that y'all can get on. Aluminum pans, yeah, you can do that. That'll keep the grease from going into that. I know on my Jambo, when I had a Jambo, I would put pans, full pans in the bottom, and put some water in there, and that would catch all the grease and all the everything else, and it was easy cleanup. Yeah, because you got to be careful with that. If you get grease in that firebox, you're gonna get a bad fire. So you don't want that. You need to get that figured out. I don't know how to help you. I wish I did, but help Timothy. That's right. We need to have a hashtag, help Timothy. Steel plates to distribute the weight. There you go. That's kind of what I was thinking, Carrie, but I didn't know what exactly to do. So Carrie can help you. He's helped develop a couple smokers. So I'm sure he's able to help you with all that too. So golly, I hate that because those are super nice pits. And by there you go, Keith. Drums aren't for everybody. They're for most of us, but they're not for everybody. I love my drums. But Smoking Swanee Sweetmeats, who is no longer Smoking Swanee, needs to get his name fixed. Smoking Sweetmeats. Trey, he was my buddy. Hopefully he watches the show so he can find out about the Hassel Meat Company. Get him some of the Hassel briskets, or try an A9. Do something to keep that competition season rolling, Trey. You got too good of a season going to shut her down. But that's right. Or use a dumpster. You can always leave it up to Tom to come up with the dumpster comments. But anyway, well, thanks a lot, guys. I don't want to ramble. I don't want to keep y'all going too long tonight. Man, y'all keep them coming. Timothy, you just keep looking at the comments. They're coming in there and helping. So keep it up. Y'all have a good one. Sign up for Calhoun. Sign up for the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic as soon as you can. Sign up for as many contests as you can and go out there and cook. Have a good time. Meet each other. Don't just sit in your trailer. See if you can go when Smoking Sweetmeats is at a contest. Do your best to get Trey Terry out of his chair and out and walk around. He is a great guy. He is so much fun to talk to, but you got to go get him. You got to go get him, and you got to drag him out of the spot, and make sure you do it when he's busy. He loves that. So, anyway, guys, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for being the best everything that y'all do. Y'all are awesome. Best customers, best viewers, best everything. Wes Garrett, thank you so much for all the kind words you always got. There you go. Be there at 4. Y'all have a good one. We will see you next week on Chewin the BBQ Fat, and be out there trying to help others. Love it, guys. Y'all have a great night.